Alright lads, welcome back to another video, and I think you'll be happy to see we are doing another kit tier list, which went down so well last time. Honestly lads, thank you so much for the support on the Premier League home shirt video, but today we're doing the Premier League away shirts. And I can't lie, looking at this set of kits, I'm not sure lads, I think they could be worse than the home shirts, to be honest, just from looking at it now, but we'll see. I'll go through club by club, kit by kit, but in the comments let me know, do you agree with all my picks? You're definitely not going to agree. And of course, as we go along, let me know what your kit tier list would look like. But without further ado boys, let's just get straight into this. Kit number 1, and it's AFC Bournemouth, and I actually think this is a decent shirt. The blue is really nice, and I think what makes it is the light blue they've gone with on the badge and on the pinstripe pattern. I think it complements the base really well. We all know that sponsor is not great. We just kind of have to accept that. But for me, that is a solid away kit, and I think it goes into decent. It's not quite amazing, but I reckon it will be a high up decent. I'm also ordering the shirts in the tier list as well, so the closer it is to the end on the left, the better it is. Up next, we have the most overrated away kit this season. Seriously, the amount of hype this Arsenal shirt got was just outrageous. Their third shirt, home shirt, absolutely lovely. Don't get me wrong, this shirt is nice, but it's not that great, is it lads? Come on, let's be real. First of all, the colour is nice. The kind of silver used on the sponsor, the badge, and obviously the adidas make is nice, but it doesn't blow me away. I know it's kind of inspired by old kits as well. Like, I'm definitely happy to put it in decent because it's a very decent shirt, but it's just the way it was being hyped up is nowhere near the actual level of where it's at. We have to decide, where's it going to go in decent at the moment? Is it better than Bournemouth's? I'd say it is. That's probably going to be the top of decent. Okay, up next, and we have the team that in my opinion had the best home shirt in the entire Premier League this season, and it's Aston Villa. Have they backed it up with a good away kit? Absolutely not. No, this is terrible. I can't lie. I really don't like this. I really don't like this. It is plain, but it's not clean. The whole bit with the sleeves and the kind of shoulder area, it just looks a bit weird. Yeah, not a fan of that. Really not a fan of that. I think for me, it goes into terrible. I just don't know why you would buy that shirt, personally. Now, Brentford's is a really interesting one. I said they had the worst home shirt in the Prem this season, which a lot of people saw as harsh. I can see what you guys were saying. Overall, their set of kits aren't very nice. Their third shirt is disgusting, by the way. But is this actually that bad? Or is it just a bit of a bad make? Their sponsor is terrible, and it just looks a bit cheap. Do you get what I mean? If this was made by Nike or someone, I think this would look alright. Like the brown and gold, it kind of works. You have that old B badge as well. Oh, I'm struggling with this one. I'm happy to put that in mid. It's quite unique. It's quite unique. I'll give them that. Oh man, the Puma Violet kit, Brighton. This is not good. This is not good. At first look, you think centralised badge, centralised make. I'm a big fan of those things. The whole colour with the strip down the middle. Oh man, it just looks a bit off, doesn't it? It looks a bit off. I think this could go into terrible. I don't think I can put that in mid. I really don't like that colour of it. It just doesn't really work. We're going to put this at the top of terrible. I'm interested to hear what you guys think of that. I think that could be a popular opinion because the feedback on that shirt, I'm pretty sure, is not great. Now, this season, I honestly think this is the best set of kits I've seen from Burnley ever in the Prem. And let's not get it wrong. Their standard was extremely low. Like, their kits are normally terrible, in my opinion. So it's quite refreshing to see this season that they've actually done something a bit different, a bit more inventive. And their away shirt, I don't mind it. I don't think it's terrible by any means. Decent's probably too generous. Obviously got that blue pattern. I think the sponsor fits really well with the club colours. Maybe if it was a solid blue, it might be nicer. But I'm quite happy to put that at the top of mid. I think it's better than Brentford's, but I'd rather choose Bournemouth's over it. Top of mid. I think that's fair, and I think that's a massive improvement from how Burnley normally do with their kits. Okay, finally, a proper decent one in my opinion. Chelsea's away is beautiful. Okay, it just is. It's way better than their home shirt. I love the story behind it. It was inspired by one of their 70s kits, which in itself was inspired by Hungarian football. They based a lot of their football and style of play on football that was originated in Hungary, and this kit pays homage to that kit. The stripes down the middle, clean, but also adds something to it. White base, lovely, and then the same pattern on the cuffs that go hand in hand with that strip down the middle. It's beautiful. First shirt in amazing, 100%. And you know what I think really helps this shirt is that it doesn't have a sponsor. Could it be GOAT? No, I don't think so. Okay, Crystal Palace. You know what? It's better than their home shirt. Okay, their home shirt for me was an absolute disaster. It's still not great, but I like how it's not symmetrical. I do like it when shirts do that, and I like how one side's red and then one side's blue. And you also got the white as well, which is the kind of traditional Crystal Palace away shirt colour. But is it mid or is it decent? I honestly think I actually would rather wear this than that Burnley shirt. But at the moment, I still don't think it's touching that Bournemouth shirt. So realistically, it just is a mid shirt, isn't it? It's better than the Burnley shirt. It's going top of mid. Yeah, I think that looks appropriate. But as you can see, lads, this tier list is starting to show us kind of where the Premier League away kits are at this season. And it is showing on average they're maybe a bit mid this season. But we'll see. We've got a lot to go. Everton up next. And I think this is nice. I think Everton's kits this season are really clean. Perfect way to go into the first season at their new stadium. I like the off-white colouring. I like the collar. I think the pattern on the cuffs is really nice. Kind of adds something to it. And you got the Everton blue in there, which is really good to get that on an away kit. So it's inoffensive. Maybe just needs a bit more to it. But look, can't really go wrong. I'm saying it's decent. And I'd rather wear that Bournemouth still. But it's definitely decent. I'm happy with it there. Right, lads. Fulham's. This could be the most controversial one of the whole video. Because I think this is hated. I really do, right? But hear me out. Hear me out. I'm going to put this in amazing. Like, I know. That sounds mental. But hear me out. Right, first of all, right, the Adidas template with the collar. I love kits with collars. You all know that. The green is different. It's unique. But honestly, lads, for me, it is the old badge that kind of ties it and brings it all together. If that had a normal Fulham badge on it, I'd be like, this is probably terrible. But with the retro badge, I think that green colour and the whole template becomes almost nostalgic to like what a kit would have been like in the early 2000s, late 90s. And for that reason, I just think it's a really, really good away kit. And I love it when kits use retro badges. So lads, I am actually going to put that in amazing. And I think you guys are going to disagree with that. I'm going to wait to read the comments because I'm predicting that's going to be the most controversial choice. But let me know where you would put that shirt. All right, Leeds. Oh, I'm struggling with their Red Bull kits. See, look, you can have a Red Bull kit and it actually be all right. This is New York Red Bulls. I think this is sick. I think it's unique. Whereas Leeds, their kits over the last couple of seasons have just been really boring, really kind of standard. Yeah, just not a lot to them. And I think this away kit, although it's nice, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a bit boring. Although I do like how the Red Bulls logo does kind of integrate with the kit. You know, you haven't got the red on there. It goes with the yellow, with the badge. And like, it is an okay shirt. Don't get me wrong. It just lacks something. This is tough. This is a real tough one. I think I can't really put it in decent. So it's going to go top of mid. It's okay. You know, it's not offensive, but it's not like decent, is it? Realistically. Now, Liverpool, I said in my previous video, their 3 shirts overall are lovely. This is definitely the weakest one out of the 3. The reason I say that is I don't think that shield around the badge is necessary at all. And in fact, I think that kind of takes away from the shirt because I like the base, I like the red, even the black details as well, but it's just so basic. So maybe to be fair, people would argue the shield kind of brings something different. I'm happy to put it in decent, but it has to be low end of decent. I'm really not sure about that shield, lads, to be honest, but I like the concept of it, so I'm going to put it at the bottom of decent. Okay, Nottingham Forest, and you know what? Since they've got a sponsor added to their shirts, I think they're great. I really do. I think because of the font, it almost makes it look a bit retro. It looks like a 70s sponsor, it looks quite old. But even ignoring that, the base with that kind of intricate detailing, colour as well, I think it's really nice. I think it's really, really clean as an away shirt. It's what you want. And with that kind of almost gold trim with that Adidas template as well, I think this gets into amazing. I'm happy to put it ahead of Fulham's, behind Chelsea's. Yeah, and I think you guys would agree with me on that one. To be fair, let's pick it up now, lads. Let's pick it up. Man City's away is gorgeous. It is actually gorgeous. And it's a contender for GOAT, 100%. You cannot go wrong with an all black away kit. You just can't. And when it's got a collar and silver detailing, they've smashed it here. They have really smashed it here, honestly. Sometimes you just have to go back to basics with just that bit of detail to make it stand out, and they've done that. It's a contender for GOAT, but we'll have to see later on what else comes up. I've got a particular black away shirt that may kind of compete and maybe beat it to GOAT, maybe, we'll see. But for now, I'm happy to put that top of amazing. It is lovely. One Manchester club to another, and one amazing shirt to an absolutely terrible shirt. This, I might just do it, lads. I might just put this at worst. Manchester United's away shirt. Oh my days, what is going on? Now, a lot of you may think that's harsh. I think this is horrible. The colour, the purple, the pink, like on the white base. Oh man, I think it's terrible. I'm going to leave it there for now. It's just not a strong shirt, is it? If anything, that's like a third experimental kind of shirt, but for your away shirt, I just don't think that's good enough. But yeah, it's kind of got the same problem with Brighton. That purple colour just doesn't really work, lads. I think personally that Newcastle's away shirt suffers with the same thing that the Leeds away shirt does. It's not bad, but it's just not great, is it? And I feel like we keep seeing these kind of Saudi Arabia inspired Newcastle kits, which yes, their owners are from Saudi Arabia, but the club isn't based in Saudi Arabia. It's not associated properly with Saudi Arabia. For that reason, basing your whole away shirt on where your owners are from, I just don't really agree with it. As a shirt itself, it's okay, you know, but for me, it definitely will go at the bottom of mid. It's not quite terrible because when it's that simple, I don't think it really can be that terrible. Very mid, in my opinion. Right, here we go. My club. I don't know why I'm doing that. This isn't a Tottenham shirt. My club, Tottenham, miles better than the home. Miles better. You guys are going to say I'm biased, but all I'll say to you is just look at that that shirt, alright? It is a stunner. And hang on, I actually got it here. Here we go. I mean, lads, look at that. You've got the grey detailing, the black shirt. The sponsor goes really well. Grey detailing on the collar. This is the GOAT. This is the GOAT away shirt in the Prem this season, and I don't even feel guilty about putting it there. I don't feel biased. I'm just being real. I think it's between that and the City one, but honestly, the difference is our one is made by Nike, and this is Puma. I think if City's was Nike, it would be... Oh. Oh, no. No! My tier list. Oh, for God's sake. Right, I'm going to have to remake this, but Tottenham's is GOAT, City's just misses out. Right, lads, we're back, and we're on to Sunderland, which, oh dear, they've had a mare again. Home shirt, terrible. This shirt, terrible. Honestly, could be worse. I think a lot of you guys will put that worse. That pattern, it just doesn't work. And I think a massive thing holding them back is having Hummel as their kit manufacturer. It just doesn't look great. That badge just doesn't work for me. I know I said I liked retro badges, but it just doesn't work for me on this. And the sponsor as well, we know, not a great sponsor. Doesn't look great. Lads, this is for me definitely bottom of terrible. I think there is a case for this going worst. But let me know in the comments, what do you think is the worst one? Now, West Ham, this suffers from just being way too basic, and that sponsor just being a bit crap, really. The collar's quite nice, bit on the cuffs is nice as well. Just not doing it for me. I don't know what it is. I just think it's so plain, which is something their home shirt suffers from as well. The exact same thing, and they haven't learnt really. I don't think you can say it's terrible. Like, I would rather wear it than that Brighton shirt. It's just so uninspired, unimaginative. Like, it literally is just so mid. It's beyond belief. So it's gonna go there, bottom of mid. As I said earlier, what I predicted, that is what these sets of kits average out at, mid. Finishing off with Wolves, as we discussed last video, the kit maker's a bit weird. Obviously, a lot of you guys let me know that the owners actually own the kit manufacturers, so they make their kits almost in-house, but that just still doesn't make it that nice. I think the kits, though, are not bad. I think the make brings it down. This shirt, for example, it's okay. I quite like the blue colour, and the pattern on it is actually quite nice. Like the home shirt, I like how they've used an intricate detailing for the base. I'd definitely say it's mid. I would put it just above Burnley's. Yeah. But there we go, lads. As you can see, quite a few kits in mid, which I think summarises the general feeling about these shirts. I'm happy with this. I think definitely go between that Man City and Tottenham shirt could be contested, and worse with that Man United Sunderland shirt. Also, you could probably have a debate on it, but I want to know your kit tier list. Where would you place all these kits? What did you think of my one? Let me know in the comments. Honestly, lads, keep showing the support. It's been unreal. It really motivates me to keep making videos. And talking of videos, let me know what you want to see next. You guys wanted this video, so I brought it to you. Let me know what you want to see next. Make sure you subscribe for more football shirt, football culture videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.